Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for December. I'm trying to remember what it is. Of course, it's a monthly reading for December. And we have the first message for you, crystals. Interesting coming out. You might, if you're into working with crystals, selling crystals, using crystals in any sort of shape, form or way, this is a great energy or great time to be using crystals to perhaps manifest or clear energies or work with energies. If you're not into crystals, it just really is working with the magic of the earth. And I was getting this energy, earth, 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 because, you know, December is Sagittarius, but then it does move into Capricorn just before Christmas. So that's a really nice earth energy, a fellow earth sign coming in. So the magic of the earth. And when I was tuning in for you, Virgo, I was getting this sense of you getting organized with something. It was like either a spreadsheet or an itinerary or something like that. And it was like, yeah. So I kind of get it's a really great time to plan a holiday or a trip or something to look forward to in the future. You're getting organized with something. It doesn't have to necessarily be a trip, but I just get this sense that if you can get organized now, that's when you can relax. That's kind of what I'm feeling with it. So let's see what we've got. 5 of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities. The magpie, sorry about that, Virgo. Magpie just went into the chook shed. The chooks were not happy about it. He tries to come in and steal the eggs sometimes. But anyway, 5 of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities. This is you, the little ladybird, climbing up the tree, going, I can do this. So if you stick with something, I really feel like if something's been like a problem child in your life, like just a problem area or you just need to get organized with it, that this is a really great time because then you can have this sense of you can step into new possibilities with it. At the moment, if it feels like it's all over the shop or it's not kind of going where you want it to go, they're really asking you to stick with something in your life and persist with it because there are new possibilities coming in, and that's where the crystals can really help as well. You might be able to manifest an easier passage, or you might be able to try and manifest what it is that you're wanting here. So it's ambitious energy. You're taking something on, Virgo, absolutely. But it's like it reminds me of the little train. I think I can, you know. And then it's just a matter of like, yeah, the more organized I am, the more I know I can. And there's a sense of requiring a bit of effort to kind of get to where you want to get to. But you can do this. You're strong enough to do this. So absolutely. The 5 of Crystals, quite literally, we came out with crystals and 5 of Crystals coming in. Crystals in this deck represents Pentacles. So this is the 5 of Pentacles. So this could be where you've been worried about something that's been lacking on the material resource level, or just something hasn't been resonating or working for you when it comes to money, home, resources. And this is where it's like new possibilities are opening up. What's shifting and changing is Sword for Mercury Libra. Now, this is the card of gaining a new perspective. Something has reached a crossroads and it really needs to kind of be reworked, or, you know, a shift in the way that you're seeing it as well. There are new possibilities, like I said, opening up here. The Sword 4 is also like Mercury Libra is communication with other people. So you could be actually having some really nice conversations, working things through with other people. This could really open you up to new possibilities, which could be really great as well. So that's, you know, whether this is with the relationship with the other person or whether it's just, you know, somebody that's helping you in another area of your life. But talking it through with somebody, or at least seeing it from somebody else's perspective, could actually be really helpful with this Mercury Libra energy. And so it's setting some really good mental foundations for the journey ahead that you're about to embark on with these new possibilities opening up. So let's see what is, and they are saying you are going to be working hard. You're putting in a lot of effort to move forward with something that feels like, you know, it could feel like a bit of a struggle. You're climbing uphill a little bit, but the Sword for Mercury Libra is also about taking breaks, making sure you take breaks. So working hard, but managing your energy levels, and quite literally, yeah, new possibilities about taking a break, a new itinerary. So this could be day trips. George is like, day trips away, or just holidays, vacations, whatever's feeling right for you, Virgo. So Virgo, I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because this gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Virgo. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Yeah, I think a relationship is, or relationships, in love and relationships, is something that's going to definitely be on your mind. There's a connection here with somebody else that is helping you grow, which is really nice. Doesn't have to be love, but there's going to be a really sense of satisfaction with this. Here you are off in the next big adventure. And Virgo, I just wanted to let you know that I'm having a Black Friday sale as well, 15% off tarot readings over the Black Friday weekend. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And I'm having a merch launch as well. It's all happening. So if you want to check that out, there's 15% off the launch. And here you come, the Hermit. So all exciting, saying yes to something, having a big think and saying yes to something. I want to actually pull one more card. Okay. When it comes to that, the 8 of Swords. Okay. You are wanting to break free of restrictions here. So we've got, this is you, the Queen of Wands, quite literally having, there's a lot of internal energy about having a deep think about what it is that you want, how you're going to go about it, being very discerning. But it's a warm energy, the Queen of Wands. Now, it might be somebody you're thinking about as well. With this card, this could be somebody that is not gender specific, but just somebody that you've got a nice connection with, or there's a warmth to the relationship. This can even come in the form of like attraction and all of that. But it's crossed by the 2 of Pentacles. It may be you're thinking about a Leo in your life with that Queen of Wands. So that could be somebody that comes in as well. So, but doesn't have to necessarily be that. It's crossed by the 2 of Pentacles. Something has been really, really out of balance and you haven't been able to get what it is that you want, or, you know, so that is kind of, I feel like it's a frustrating energy, and it potentially might be to do with money or resources, like we said. So in your conscious mind, you've got the 7 of Pentacles coming through. This is where you're wanting to find growth. Now, it can be a relationship as well with this 2 of Cups. It may just be something's been out of balance. Your energy's been stretched. You haven't been able to kind of give someone or as much attention or energy as you'd like. It's because your energy, this could be work-life balance that is coming in here, or you're just busy. So the 7 of Pentacles is planting seeds for growth, so that something in your life, whether it is a relationship or something on the material resource realm, this is where you're wanting to find ways for it to grow and bring in some kind of more growth that's coming in here with the 7 of Pentacles. So at the base, we've got the Death card. So this could actually suggest that there's opportunity for this area of your life to transform, or this relationship in your life to transform. So I do feel like there's transformational growth. That's the potential here with the Death card. But you can't push the Death card as well. That's the thing. The Death card is, it takes its time. It goes at its own pace. So sometimes the frustration that I can feel here with the Queen of Wands crossed by the 2 of Pentacles is where you're wanting something to come in or grow faster than it's ready to. So the Death card needs its time to go through its transition, to allow for something to end, to go through the culling process, and then allow for something to transform and rebirth. So it is a process that's going on here with this Death card. And so I do feel like it is going to happen. So persist, keep with it. You're getting persistence, new possibilities. It's just happening at its pace. I don't feel like it's going super fast. Although I do see you taking action in the near future. We have in the recent past the Temperance energy. So again, the Temperance energy is patience and that something is shifting and changing form. Perhaps you're ready to dip your toe back in to something that feels more aligned to you. Paths are opening up that feel right, that can bring in some healthy balances or healthy energy and harmony as well when the Temperance card comes in, but it's saying there's an alchemical shift in your life and it requires a little bit of patience. So whilst this is happening, I do feel like it's all slowly growing. In the near future, though, I think, this Knight of Swords, somebody wants to move forward and charge and jump straight in, quite literally. So, I feel like this is pretty impulsive energy. It's where your mind is just determined, like I'm determined to take action here. I'm determined to get organized. I'm determined to kind of, it can all happen very quickly with the Knight of Swords. I would just say with this slower moving energy, it might actually be, this could be somebody being too hasty. So if you're feeling like you've got everything organized or everything's in place and you're happy and then you're ready to kind of launch into something or launch something quite literally or ready to take action, then that's fine. But the Knight of Swords can be somebody who acts a little bit too hastily as well. And you might see that in somebody around you. But this is also a determined energy, the Knight of Swords. Like I'm determined to break free of this determined energy. So it may be that there's just, the bigger picture energy might be frustrating because it's like it's moving slow, but perhaps you could focus in on the small things like the details. So get out a spreadsheet or write a list or get organized in some way. That's going to help you feel like you're more in control and that it's heading in the right direction. So that's something that could really like focus in on the smaller details rather than the bigger picture, could really help you here. So we have you as the Two of Cups. So this is where, and with the Mercury Libra energy, Libra is all about and we've got the Queen of Swords as an outcome as well, which is a Libra card. So the Libra energy is always about talking to another person, connecting to another person, thinking about another person, considering somebody else's needs. So this is you turning up with the Two of Cups. And this may be that you're feeling very considerate and you're thinking about somebody else, that you're working something through with somebody else. A connection is really important to you this month. And it's, this is somebody that's either this is like bringing in the growth and transformation to this connection, or this person is helping you apply this to another part of your life. But there's a really important connection here. Now, it can be love with the Two of Cups, but it doesn't have to necessarily be so. It could be family, it could be a child, it could be work person, but there's a significant relationship here that you're thinking about. And so I feel like that is something that's going to be highlighted. A particular person is going to be this growth energy, and sticking with this relationship or having this person by your side and opening up to new possibilities is going to be something that feels like a really main theme that's coming in. So the energy surrounding you, you've got the Nine of Cups. So this is where things can line up. This is where things are lining up because you've put in the work, and that could be actually really deeply fulfilling. This is the card of fulfillment. So that's why I feel like whatever's happening here, it is this sense of the relationship with the other person is fulfilling. The thing that you're taking on here that you're wanting to grow feels like it's fulfilling because it's opening up to new possibilities. And it feels, you can see how happy and satisfied this character is because it's of all the work that you've put in. So absolutely, there's this sense of deep satisfaction that can come through with the process. So hopes and fears, you've got the Fool. It's interesting because I was seeing you booking a holiday or a trip or a vacation, whatever word you want to use for it. And the Fool card can represent that quite literally. Can be, I'm off on the next big adventure, press the reset button. So it may just be that you need to take a break at some point. Press the reset button, go for a trip, day trip. That can really kind of just clear the air, clear the cobwebs. It can revitalize you, rejuvenate. But the Fool is also press the reset button on this situation or this relationship. There's something new that can come through with it. But it's kind of interesting because I feel like this situation, it's a lot of 5 and 6s are coming through with the 5 and the 4s and the 6. It feels like it's a mid-journey, a midpoint in a journey. So I don't feel like this is something entirely altogether new. It may be that this is somebody that a situation that you've been working on for a while, And it's kind of reached that mid station, So it's like if you're climbing Everest, you've reached the halfway point. And it's like, let's just camp for the night. Let's stop. Let's reset. Let's gather our strength. And then we can kind of move onwards and upwards. And that's kind of where it feels like something's at. This is the energy that's coming through. What I love, though, is that you've come up as the outcome, the Hermit. This is you having a big think. The Hermit is the Virgo card in the tarot deck, as I'm sure a lot of you already know. So it is about deep analysis and especially connecting to your inner wisdom, also connecting and listening to the messages from your body. What is that saying? Trawling over memories of past experiences. What can you gather from that? But this deep analysis is coming in here, and you're saying a big yes to something with giving something the green light with the Queen of Swords. So this is where she's kind of, her head's above the clouds of fear and doubt, and she's saying yes. So, and the Six of Cups is restoring harmony to a relationship, but it's also just being very, very present. So it's a nice energy. It can represent the past. So yes to something or someone from the past could be returning. This would be something you'd want if you're saying yes to it. So if it's something or someone you don't want back, this is not it. So the Six of Cups definitely can be. This can also represent children. So perhaps you're saying yes to one of your children about something, or yes to children in general. And whatever this energy is, I mean, children can be real children, they can be metaphorical, it could be pets, it could be, what is considered to be your babies. Maybe your plants are like your children. So your artwork, your creativity could be like that. But there's a sense of deeply considering where you're going to be planting this seed here. We can see like the Seven of Pentacles is considering. It's very pragmatic, but not rushing into it, patient. And it's like, I'm deeply considering where I'm going to plant this seed. So, yeah, I do feel like this seed is key here, the seed for growth in whatever area in life you're looking for. And this is where, from after some deep consideration, you're saying yes. And that can definitely restore some kind of balance and harmony within an environment, a situation, and within a relationship, which is actually really lovely. So, yes, the Six of Cups can also be around the home. So this is really nice. This is really nice energy. So ultimately what you're doing with the Eight of Swords is breaking free of restrictions or feeling really limited, or breaking free of limited forms of thinking. You can see that, this character is this person, it's not necessarily a female, but this person can be, they can't see, they're blindfolded, but these binds are very loosely held. It's like this person could break free at any point in time. It's only been something inside their mind that has stopped them to be able to do that. And that's why I like the fact the Queen of Swords, she's got her head above the clouds of fear and doubt. She's clear in her mind about what she wants, what she's saying yes to, and what she's communicating as well. So I feel like it's, if you've got something that needs to be said or heard, or a message that needs to get put out there, this is actually a really fantastic energy, just getting the clarity, getting organized. And this could be transformative for your growth, what it is that you're saying yes to, or what it is that you're communicating here. So that's actually really nice. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Virgo. And it's kind of interesting because, we're moving into Capricorn season, which is your fellow earth sign. The Capricorn season is very pragmatic. It is very like Mercury is going to be in Capricorn. So we're talking about practical solutions, talking about building upon things in your life, what can grow, how do you take that next step. So those sort of themes I think are going to be really important. We've got, I'm deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Fantastic. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. Beautiful. And I like that because we've got the card of fulfillment here, and every day is special. The Six of Cups, what was it said? Every day is special to me as I follow my high instincts. You could look at the Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups and the Hermit, that could that sentence could encapsulate those three cards together. So it really, I mean, the Hermit is a very instinctual energy for you. It's looking for the path ahead and trusting your instincts because it's the card of Virgo. And the Six of Cups is very present in the moment, but having a clear head about what you're doing, where you're going, what the next steps are. So there's this lovely clarity that comes in from analysis, which actually feels really fantastic. So let's pull a charm for you here, Virgo. Let's pull a charm. I feel like we've got two. Oh, we've got the beautiful little turtle and, yes, the hand. Okay. So, yeah, both of these are really interesting because the turtle is a couple of things. The turtle's got a hard shell, so it's like wants to have that protection. So it's like sometimes when things get too tough, you want to retreat into your little shell, into a protective space where you feel safe. Now, the hand wards off evil, quite literally is what it's supposed to do. So it's warding off energies that potentially might feel threatening or might feel like, there's just something that doesn't feel quite safe within a situation, however it's presenting. But this turtle is also this sense of going over the journey. It's a little bit like the ladybird in the Five of Crystals, as this is like a little baby turtle that's just hatched and it has to climb over the sand to get back into the ocean where it belongs, to come back home. So the sense of home, protection around the home, energy around the home could come in really and that's why crystals, you could put a crystal grid around. And for whatever reason, it just feels like home needs to feel like a safe place, a sanctuary. And there's something like there's an energy here of the turtle that needs to be protected. This journey needs it needs to be protected so it can make it over the sand, a bit like the ladybird climbing the tree here. We can make it, but it does and step into the new possibilities, make it back to the ocean, but through persistence. So it's saying that there is something new and young that is developing here with this journey or with this growth that's coming in your life that needs protection. So it really is saying you need to nurture and protect this, whatever this is in your life, the little baby turtle that is making its journey. So yeah, in order to bring this growth in, you need to protect the seed that you're planting and growing here. So that's it, Virgo. That's your reading. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to look at the near future and the future beyond. It's a sense of you're saying yes to something. And so where is that going? What's happening with it? You're wanting to break free of some kind of restriction. The universe is kind of saying, if you take these practical steps, you can open up to new possibilities. The whole journey needs this protection around it. So let's delve further into the future and see where this is going, because it feels important. It really feels important. So, yeah, and we're going to scratch under the surface and see what else is around, if there's any other energies that you need to know about, any clarification that is needed. And we're going to ask the best way to work with the energy to make this an easy transition and to get the results that you want. So that is all in the extended reading. Virgo, love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if you're interested in any of my other services, I do have the sales on at this moment in time. The link for that is also in the description box below. So happy holiday seasons and take care.